And what if I told you that the life you are living, the choices you make, and even the relationships you have are not really under your control, but rather influenced by a wounded part of yourself? What if I revealed to you that this part, which is invisible and often forgotten, has taken the reins of your existence without your awareness? This reflection, although it may raise unease, also carries a message of liberation, as it invites us to explore deeply how past experiences have shaped the person you are today and how you live your days. Many claim that becoming an adult means, in some way, distancing oneself from the past, that the events that have marked our life can no longer cause pain, that the wounds of the heart and mind can heal on their own simply with the passing of time, as if the passage of days could magically erase the pain and the inner scars. However, the great psychologist Carl Jung left us a warning that deserves to be heard. Until you become aware of your unconscious, it will guide your life and you will call it fate. These words, laden with wisdom and depth, invite us to embark on a journey of exploration of our inner world. They urge us to question the narratives we tell ourselves and the stories we have internalized over time, the wounds you have stopped facing, the disappointments you claim to have overcome, those words that hurt you and that you have tried to bury deep inside have not simply vanished into thin air. They have transformed and found new forms of expression. They manifest through attitudes, reactions, defenses, and invisible scripts that, without you realizing it, influence your daily choices. If you do not recognize these wounds, they will continue to guide you. They may do so gently, with anger, with silence, but in any case, they will have an impact on your life. Today, I want to show you 7 subtle but very significant signs that indicate you are still living in function of your wounds. I do not do this to make you feel guilty, rather simply for being who you are. Even in silence, even in moments of pause, you deserve love and attention without having to prove anything to anyone. 5. You defend yourself even when no one is attacking you. You are always on the defensive, constantly. You fear that others may judge you, reject you, or uncover you. So, you arm yourself with sarcasm, coldness, and indifference. But behind that armor, there is a heart that has learned to protect itself. Not because it is bad, but because it has been hurt. Every time someone gets too close to you, the wound stirs, because it is afraid of suffering again. It is essential to remember that these defenses can push away the people who could offer you love and authentic connection. 6. You have a constant need for approval. The judgment of others works like your internal thermometer. One more like on a post, and you feel better. A critique or a negative comment, and your world collapses. This happens when, as a child, you did not feel truly seen and appreciated, when your identity was built based on what others wanted from you. Today, as an adult, you seek validation in every gesture, in every word, in every glance. But the truth is that the most powerful approval is the one you can give yourself. When you stop asking for permission to be who you really are, you start to feel free and authentic. 7. You are afraid to be yourself. Your voice, your talent, your desires. You tend to keep them hidden because you fear they may not be right, that they may not please others, that they will be rejected. But what you hide dominates you, and what you renounce to acknowledge weakens you. Carl Jung called it the shadow. He referred to all those parts of ourselves that we have rejected for fear of not being loved. But the shadow is not an enemy to fight. It is a forgotten ally. It is the part of you that is most alive, most powerful, and most authentic. Only by integrating and accepting it can you become whole, reaching a deep understanding of yourself and your emotions. Many of us live lives we did not choose. We follow paths traced by old fears. We love with the voice of the wound and choose with the hands of trauma. We react with the heart of the child who was never consoled. But you can change the course of your life, not by eliminating the wounds, not by ignoring them, but by facing them, listening to them, embracing them, because awareness is the door, and love is the key, capable of opening new paths and possibilities. And if you have come this far, it is because inside you there is something that ardently desires to heal, a part of you that no longer wants to flee, that finally wants to be seen, welcomed, and liberated. This is not simply an invitation to knowledge. It is an invitation to choose yourself every day. If this journey into your shadow has resonated within you, if something in you has moved even for a moment, then stay. Not for me, but for that part of you that you no longer want to leave alone and abandoned. I invite you to subscribe to this channel if you feel that this content speaks to your deepest part. Here you will not find cliches, but mirrors that reflect your truth. You will not find simple solutions, but uncomfortable and liberating truths, because the mind can deceive, but the soul remembers. And together we can bring to light what has been hidden for too long, allowing the light to enter and your true essence to shine, to be liberated, and to express its authentic potential in this world.